Hello, this is September 6th vlog. I'm really tired right now. It's because it's like 2:10 in the morning. You can hear the crickets singing. I just didn't get around to doing the video, but I'm doing it now. So I was working until like 3 in the morning. Something like that yesterday morning, and or maybe even later than that. I can't remember. On just organizing and downloading the videos of Rome from Envato. I'm gonna check those videos out after I have them all organized because they're better than anything I've seen on YouTube, and I haven't yeah. So, because they're like scenes, it's just a different type of video, but it's the type of video that makes you feel like you're there, because it's like super high res and slow panning around. It's like what you would do if you were actually there. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Like how somebody would get excited to go to Rome. I just don't have the time, but maybe in a few days, I want to get in there and just look at the videos, like just really close, looks nooks and crannies, the scratches on them and stuff, on the buildings and stuff. But then I got up at like 10. I think my mom called me at 10, and I think I like laid in bed a little bit. She called me at like 10:30, and I laid in bed like another half hour, and then left at 11. So she called me like, "Where are you?" I went over there to help her. We were gonna try to take the paint off of her deck. I left it up to her to figure out how to do it, because she's like that. She wouldn't want me to suggest anything because it wouldn't affect what she'd do anyway. But before we tried to got a sander to try to sand it, and then a water pressure, and then a harder of 2,700 psi, and then the 4,000 psi, which I like destroyed a lot of her deck. Like there was just bits and pieces of wood flying everywhere. Got over the walls and my legs and stuff, and then it suddenly ran out of gas before I could wash it off. But then she figured out yesterday that you get some like chemical paste chemical that you put on, and then put a plastic paper up of it, and then let it hang out all overnight, and then peel it off, and then scrape what's left. So it seemed to work really well because she did some testing yesterday in it. So we'll peel it off and then scrape it tomorrow. Hopefully that won't take too long. Hopefully maybe even less than today, but I think it'll be more. Yeah, so that was like all day. Then we went out to eat at Trey Lang's at a Vietnamese restaurant and got some good food. And I had a beer there. It was this tasty beer. I love getting beers when I go out to restaurants. It was a fat tire, but it was delicious. And these days, because I'm so out of shape, like if I drink a beer, it'll knock me out. So I came back and I just took a nap for like an hour or whatever. But then I got up and I was working. I was talking to my roommate for a little bit. I invited him to see if he's like young and athletic and stuff, and so I was like, hey, maybe we should try to ride our bikes to Brainerd Lake. You can borrow my other road bike. And she was like, maybe. So we're gonna go up Flagstaff on Wednesday, see how that goes. But because he weighs 147 pounds and I'm like 195. Oof. But anyway. But then I was working and like downloading videos from Rome. Yesterday I got lucky, and Envato let me just download a whole bunch of videos, like where you just hit download. I didn't have to do the all that super time consuming like image matching, prove you're not a robot. But then I was downloading a bunch of stuff today, and it was I had to do that, a lot of it, and it was like super time consuming. And then I realized I did ones that I already done, a couple of them of folders, and because I try to look at the folder first to make sure I didn't already do it, and then I forgot that I had, because I've been working with my mom. I'm like getting distracted, you know. It's not the best way to work, because most of the day, for the last few days, I've just been hanging out with her. That's why I work until like 3 in the morning. But then I forgot that I had this folder called random videos that I needed to organize into my other videos, and because I think I just downloaded them all, because it was one of those times where I could just download. And I was like, well, let's do it, download, organize it later, download. And so unfortunately, a lot of those videos were videos that I downloaded over the last couple days. So I downloaded them twice. So I've been not very efficient, but a lot of them I didn't. So I didn't already have. So so yeah, that's where I'm at now. Like I was doing a bunch, and then I did a count. It was 156. Then I did a bunch more. Maybe it's like 100. But yeah, I have to like look at them, and so now I'm at like critical thinking mode, where I have to like open it up and like see where they go. And I'm better at organizing stuff when it's on my computer, because you can fix it faster. You know, you can rename folders, make new folders, drag images around. Before I was saying that, you know, if an image is in 2 different places, that I would only have it in one just to save space. But now I'm thinking like, fuck it, just have them in all the places you need them to have it. And if you know, run out of space, just buy another like 5 terabyte hard drive, and as many hard drives as you need, you know, and then you can have certain hard drives holding certain folders, and even like write them on the hard drive. That's what I'm going to do as soon as I can, just like write on paper, this hard drive is this folder, and then just tape it on, you know, laminate the paper and just tape it on to all of them, and then just buy more hard drives if I need more hard drives. I got this little card for 5 to 12 gigabytes, so it doesn't even necessarily have to be hard drives, I guess. But no, hard drives are cheaper, because it was $20 for a 512 gigabyte mini SD card, but it was $110 for 5 terabytes of a hard drive. So that's what I'm gonna do, get the hard drive. And I think I have 2 terabyte for Apple. I don't know how much they give you on Carbonite. It was on Carbonite before. If that's like some kind of 5 terabyte dealio, maybe. Oh no, but I don't have the space on my computer. They should figure out how to do like online backups from your external, but that's not always on. So anyway, thinking out loud. I've only had one die on me, but this is one from like that I got like 15 years ago. So when I go back, if I'm awake enough, because I'm kind of getting a little bit on the groggy side of things, or keep organizing this image, this folder. I need to organize it so that I don't tomorrow forget that I have it, and like start downloading into folders, and then like, you know, but it's videos I already have, because a lot of these folders I'm gonna have to look and see if it's the videos not all already in there, but that's fine, because I can it helped me decide how I want to organize it. So because I'm organizing the videos on my computer and Envato collections at the same time, and then they'll eventually meet in the middle and be the same. But it's gonna take a while. I went to the UPS pickup place to try to get my Elgato Stream Deck today, and it didn't arrive yet. So, but I don't even care, because I'm so busy on this. So tomorrow, I'll go over there and see if it arrives. I guess after 3 is when they know that the UPS guys are there by 3, but it usually is there between 12 and 1. So pick that up and then just like attach it to my studio again, you know, and thread the power cable through and everything. And then pretty soon, figure out how to work it, and that'll be interesting with all the presets on them. So I didn't really want to do it with the regular size. I wanted to do the XL because that's the size that the people who make the presets use, and just kind of have it how they have it. So yeah, this will take another week, like today was a holiday Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I think tomorrow or no, on Wednesday, I'll fix up the bike. But it's gonna be, yeah. I'm just gonna say like until Wednesday to Sunday. A lot of the times when I'm working all the time on my site or inside, I start thinking in terms of weeks, even though I'm not like beholden to anything. I'm like, what can I do this week? What's this week for? So, and then, that also works because if I start a project, then I can keep track of how many weeks it is, and then that memory can stand with me for a long time. For example, was it last summer? Or maybe it was last year. Maybe it was last year. Yeah, it was, I think. It was, oh my God. But I was working on the timeline, the ancient history timeline, for 8 weeks. Because I remember, counting the weeks. Now it was week 6, now it was week 7. So, yeah. I think that was the longest I'd work on one thing for a while. That's when I put the images on there. Oh, but I might have to, like, change the images that I have on there first from something that I make myself. Like, get on Photoshop and just copy. Because I asked permission from a bunch of people, but nobody wrote me back, but then they complain, so if I can't get anybody to respond to me, maybe I'll just have to build my own things. They're just screen captures from YouTube videos I saw, one of them from CU, and anyway, so, yeah, it'll take at least until next Sunday to download and organize everything on Envato. But the idea is to get everything that I would ever use, that I could ever imagine ever using on Envato, organize it on my collections, and put it on my computer and organize it on my computer and just have it all ready to go and have it all memorized in my head. Because I want to get into it. Like, I'm trying to do I have the long vision. I want to, like, when I do a video or I talk about anything or a stream or whatever, before I do it, I think long and hard about what I'm going to say, and then I think and maybe even peruse long and hard about my collection, and then I just prepare it all. I pump it in and I have all the buttons ready to go, and then I do it. But in order to do that the right way, I need to have it all organized, better organized the better, and on my computer and as well as on their site, so... Anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Tomorrow, so maybe I should get to sleep early tonight, but tomorrow, I think my mom need to go over there at 10 because it was like hot and we wanted to like get started earlier or whatever. Doing the work, so, but I told her she'd have to call me. I think maybe she said 9, so I'll just make sure the buzzer, the ringer on my phone works. I think it does, and just get up as early as I can and go over there. Yeah, so, because tomorrow's Tuesday and on Wednesday they mow the lawn again and we have to get it off, so. So anyways, that's what I'm up to. It's super interesting what I'm doing still. I like organizing stuff. I've been doing this a long time, so I'm good at organizing stuff on folders, and I actually enjoy it. It's a fun it's not like a game, like a mental game. So, for example, I have a folder called Meaning, and then I'm just putting a bunch of videos in there, things that like have a meaning. Like if I'm trying to explain a concept like technology and the interconnection of the internet, and then I would have like a video background of the internet, I just hit it, but so but I have to organize like based on what I have, like what folders within the meaning am I gonna do, different folders, like a bunch of videos of this meeting and this meeting, you know, like time. So I don't know. So I'm not there yet. But when I'm done organizing it all, yeah, of course I'll do. I think I'll do a video. I'll do a series of videos in my stream when I'm ready, showing how I organize everything, you know. So, yeah, I've got a lot of material to work with. So, you know, I'm never gonna have to be one of these burnout YouTubers who like all of a sudden they're like wake up one morning and they realize they don't have anything more to do. Like they've used up all of their ideas. Like that will never happen to me. My problem is like taking forever to get started. I'm starting to like when I get up, it's hard for me to walk. Like you know, it gets. But then I think to myself, shit, I'm gonna be one of those old motherfuckers who can't walk. But then I think to myself, like, the body is rebuildable. Like, oh, but when I start doing my streaming, you know, I can do PT test and all that kind of stuff, fitness tests, and I'll start like really bottom, you know. So it'll be an interesting little journey. It's like those fat guys who are like 300 pounds and then they lose weight. So it can be, yeah, more interesting material. So, anyways, that's enough talking. I will talk to you tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a video in the morning when I get up, but no, it's better. Or maybe I'll do a video in the evening. See how I feel.